microphone straight here. It's in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Well, evening, at least in Germany, it's almost 12 o'clock. Wow. Yeah, elevator music. Today, copyright-free elevator music. YouTube got me a bad last time with some Silent Hill songs playing in the background, so from now on it's no copyright music. Yeah, and welcome to a small status update. Hi Safe Room, hi Dark One, and Avery. Okay, so it's been 3 weeks since I streamed the last time, and a lot of stuff had happened. I spent my whole vacation on modding this year, trying to get to school and the other worlds, the Hell Dimension done, and it is done. The school is, in my opinion, completely done. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, 98% done. It never is done, but everything is there, and the Hell Dimension is also done now. What is missing is enemy placement, of course, but we have a new enemy come up today. I'll show that to you too. We have a quest now. I made a quest line for Whispering Hills with a backstory and some talented lore people. So there is a lore behind Whispering Hills now, which is pretty amazing. I think it fits perfectly. It more binds into the lore of Silent Hill 1 and 3. Hi Eddie, Doc. Yeah. So things develop really good right now. I wish I had more time at the moment, but sometimes my job is a bit, breathtaking. But I have time right now, so I wanted to give you a small status update. From here on, it's spoilers, of course. I won't show I won't show a lot, but it's enough for you to get spoiled. I don't tell anything of the lore, so don't worry about that. Oh, it will have a lot of spelling mistakes. I made sure of that. So from the last stream, you might already know the city, the part of the city I've been doing. Actually, the city is easy done. It's just houses and streets and stuff like that. What really got into the time was the school, because I wanted to make the school like a house that you can actually go in without loading screen. So here she is. And it took me a while to figure out how Bethesda thought houses are being built. And it's it makes sense kind of, but there are tiles that don't make sense. It doesn't fit up, and I made it happen. Yeah. So yes, we got the voice act. Yeah, well, I thought we got some voice actors, but the one I was actually looking forward, he hasn't shown himself again. Yeah, pre-combines. I have no idea about that yet. Honestly, I have no idea about that. For now, I made everything in tiles and pieces, because the pre-combined objects those are pre-combined. Here, that stuff. You know, This is made by Bethesda as one house, and yeah, it's alright. If you mean that by pre-combined. But right now everything is in a single mesh. Here, like they did quite a lot also with their own cities. You would be amazed how much hand-built houses there are. So yeah, everything is placed by hand. I did a lot of upscaling, original Silent Hill textures, Silent Hill 1 textures. And they upscale really well, I have to say. There's some amazing AI upscalers out there. So it was quite fascinating to see old pixelated textures come alive to something that makes totally sense in a way. Yeah, so okay, I don't want to spoil much. I don't want to spoil much, but we have a new little enemy. At least that I can show. I showed it on the chat today, but it's always good to see it in action. I know you people hate the mumblers because they're so small, and I thought I'd make another one. So some of you know that the mumblers have been gotten replaced in North America by the Great Children. I should get to. And here he is. He's not very aggressive right now. Okay, he has a knife. Okay, and he attacks me. I think Ash and I totally that they needed to be in there from the beginning on, so to make it complete. Also because the Great Children are part of the movie after all. He's always happy. Oh, isn't that a nice smile? I still need to give him some sounds. I'm not sure. At the moment he has the mumbler sounds. But which makes sense actually, since they're the same. I'm happy he works out as good as it could. Ooh, oh, that's really bright. So, of course there will be mumblers in the school. I need to place them still. I started with some nav meshing, just for testing purposes. So that means basically that's where the enemies see where they actually can go and where not. Otherwise they're just standing there, not knowing anything about their surroundings. And I let the engine do that. Yeah, the Great Children are always a bit strange. They were really strange figures. So nav meshing is still needs some work. There's a few flaws still that I need to correct. But yeah, that shouldn't be a big thing anymore. So what else is new? Yeah, we have lore. We have voice actors now. There is a backstory, I told that. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in the background. Oh, I have all the Silent Hill 2 sound effects. Thanks, Ripper. I have them all. And Silent Hill 1, 3 and 4. And I'm glad this is a Konami game, not a Nintendo game. Otherwise I would be already bankrupt and in jail. So if you have any questions, suggestions, evil thoughts, always up for it. Right now, maybe I get something done today, which I had in mind. I just wanted to test it out if it works as it should. And that's light. So, what people haven't seen in Silent Hill when they played the first game is that the school actually had lamps on the ceiling, which were never visible because of the camera angles. Oh yeah, the nurses. Yeah, you're right. I need to figure that out. Giving... Yeah, that should... I should actually do... Yeah, I should do that, yeah. I could do some moans. Left 4 Dead. Oh, we got some Left 4 Dead horde sounds already in the background. Randomly appearing in the Commonwealth. And I think that was your idea, Safe Room. So it's still in there. Okay, let's get a little bit darker here. Okay, so what I wanted to do is that when the player enters a specific area and pushes a button to make some generators appear to be running, that the school actually has power. And the lights are going on. And I thought the school at night with some nice light effects would be some nice thing. So I will try to see if I can make a switch that puts lights on and off. It should be fairly easy, although I have to replace like 100 different light meshes. I still have no real clue how I should do that. Maybe I have a small clue, so I will try that out. So first of all, we have this one is the one that's disabled. Okay. Whoa. He really suffers now. Okay, light markers, sun markers, multi bounds, occasionally. Missing markers. Okay. That's better. So, what is it called? It's a sublight 01. 01. And there is a one that's enabled. Oh boy. Right. Something really messed up my gizmo. Huh. Okay. So this is the disabled and enabled version of the same light. So I just try to switch it on and off by a simple activator. Yeah, I love the first person mode. Oh boy, I played so often with it. But even then you haven't really seen it, since the first person was above your head. And your head actually sometimes slipping through, and yeah, the light was simply not enough to see all of the details. Of course you could see way more than before. And it's so sad they never included that again. It was such a nice feature. It was amazing actually. Okay. Let's see if we can create a pack in. That means I need to create an own object from those two. Yeah, okay. I want to replace them later on. Create pack in. So we call it Whispering Hills School Light On. So we have a so-called pack in. So can I? It's not grouped. Okay. Okay. Group references. Yep. Have an activator. A button. A button. Let's have a button or a switch. Lights. Well, okay, there's no light switch in Fallout 4. Is there no light switch in Fallout 4? A knife switch blade, switch inventory, workshop switch, switch box. There's a switch box. And was basically just looking for a simple light switch. Light switch. Oh no. Huh. Wow. Nautical switch. Oh, this is a red button. Okay, that could work actually. Yeah, I'm doing the red button thing. There you go. Yeah, should be fine. So what I need to do is to link the red button. Okay, now what first I need to do is to make this disabled. So the light is off by default. I really hope that works. Otherwise I have a lot to do here. No, I cannot edit that. Dang it. So that's the problem. Initially disabled, okay. So I can disable the light. Oh, there we go, that's why it didn't work. Still wasn't open, and we have a crash. Okay, so yeah, that's also the thing that drew me back in the last time. Creation Kit just says, nah, no. Nope. No. I've done enough work. You're on your own. Look at all the crash dumps I have. Sunday, yesterday, today. And I was just editing stuff. Oh boy. And this is a fixed version. Yeah. Actually, this is an unofficial version. Alright, let's try again. We haven't done anything substantial. I just need to recall myself to save every minute or so. Yeah. If you would think that making a light switch is easy in that game, it's basically is not, no. So let's try this again. Oh boy, I see, that will be interesting. That will be interesting, yes. If I want to do that in the whole school. Alright, so let's go right here. Let's look that up again. Sublight 0, sublight 0. Now that works again. Great. At least my gizmo works now, and I can rotate the object. No, it doesn't work anymore. Oh wow. Something really is strange here. Might need to reset that pretty soon. Okay. Disabled version, enabled version. And we need a spotlight. That should be still there. Takes a while to load. Here's our spotlight. And I need to disable something here. Show height window, whisk markers. Okay. So let's start again. What I wanted to do is I wanted to say that the spotlight enables itself in the same way as the mesh for the lamp, and I'll set the mesh for the lamp to disabled, so the light is disabled too, since they're linked together now. So that's disabled, and then I need to say, oh boy, for the disabled light, that it is linking back to the enabled light, but has the opposite state. So when that one is disabled, this one enables, and if that one is enabled, this one disabled. So the mesh will pop out. Grave encounters, I never seen that, no? Okay, let's put the switch in here. So the switch now needs to tell, okay, I have been pressed. Oh boy. Sounds intriguing. So we need a script now, because for whatever reason all that stuff needs a script. So we have different scripts for different purposes. something activate. Enable default reference enable linked reference on active. Okay, we will see how that works. So we have no quest, we have no stage. Oof. Stage, ton of stage. Linked keyword should enable. No, that's the wrong script. This is a very complicated one. Now I want some simples. Wow. Enable, disable on activation. Something like that. Trigger strip. Trigger. This is not trigger, this is an activator. Disable on record. Disable on link. Disable enable specific item box. Enable disable. No. Default activate linked ref on hit. Activate self. Default add item. Encounter. Ref enable link. Oh wow. So the default scripts on Bethesda. Wait a second. There must be a script for just enabling and disabling when you push a button. You can put someone conscious if you press a button, that's nice. But something... button activate. I made some own scripts. But... wow. Default disable. Chain trigger, enable link on activate once. Maybe I can make my own little script here. Should we enable or disable on linked ref? We should be enable it. Only the player is allowed to activate it. Okay, that seems good. Enables or disables this object linked ref on activation. Yeah, well, okay. So that means linked ref. I need to link the button. Select reference to the disabled light. So when I press the button, that mesh will be enabled, while this mesh will be disabled, and the light, which is bound to the mesh, will be enabled. Isn't that so simple? Couldn't be more simpler. Let's test that. Okay, here's the, oh, there's a nice red button. Actually, I love that button. So let's make it dark. Set game R21. So, okay. What happens when I enable it now? Nothing. Because? Interesting. Alright, okay. You would think that an activator button would be actually an activator that you could press, but nope. Not in this engine. So we need a trigger around him. activate. Default activate self. No. Active. I want to activate the trigger. So self activator, test the baby activator, default music activator. So this is really, this is most likely first time I'm doing such trigger activations. Power activator, there must be a script somewhere. Wow. Music activator, how nice. Painting activator, a preamble painting activator, door garbage activator. I make a default activator, maybe I find a script for it, and here it goes. Oh, I think I forgot something. Oh, yeah, I think I forgot something. If that's the case, then come on, there you go. Reference extra. Where was that? There was a setting for being activated by the player. Maybe it just doesn't exist. No, not here at least. Dang it. Okay, then I need a trigger for that activator. Here it is. Okay, only activators can do that. Player activation. So now the player can actually do something with that. Oh, okay, sure. Take your time. Have a great one, Doc. So we have an activator now. Activator something. But it doesn't know what to activate, or if it's even should activate anything. Activate self, activate link on unlock, default activate self, default add item on activate, default ref enable. We don't want to enable it, we want to activate. Button activator, that would be fine. Oh, dang. This is just for making a button to be animated when activated. Wow. Oh, I have something. I have made a script called button activate. Oh, when was that ago? That for quite a while ago. On activate, yeah. Add item on activate save. Am I thinking too complicated here? Activate sensor, play sound on activation. That's all the script stuff here. Default state 1 activator. Let's see what that does. Animation open. Oh boy. Maybe activate parents. Maybe I do it that way. Works. But yes, the simple task of making lights, oh boy, a light switch, so complicated. I made all kinds of triggers when the player enters, do something like that and that and that. Default activator is then. No, it doesn't care. It doesn't care. Activate. This is embarrassing and this is frustrating at the same time, that the simple task of making a light on and off has such an amazingly crazy chain in this engine. Oh boy, it must have driven the developers insane working with that. Where's the Nautica switch? Has never been used actually. It's interesting. I'm the first one actually using that. It's never been used in the in-game here, except for me. Do we have some switches here? Switch door. Switch oil lamp. Ah, okay, we have an oil lamp on off as an activator. Interesting. Also never been used. Nice. Pauline power switch was for a workshop. And I'm looking for a switch that has been used and I can look inside. Do we have we have switches on the we have it. Yes. The Dunwich Burroughs has switches, light switches actually. I would like to see how that goes. Maybe I just think too complicated, but we will see. There are light switches in here, I know that. Here, is that a light switch? No, it's not a light switch. Here's a light switch. There was a light switch somewhere. Here's a light switch. Okay. Wow, okay, they have all kinds of large mists here that always get in the way when I select something. So, okay, what is that? Circuit breaker, alright, what have you done with the circuit breaker? You have no scripts in it. Collision geometry. Buttons enable parents, not from. Link custom. Circuit breaker marker. Did that... 1 second. There we see a little bit more. What is he doing? What are they doing here? Ah, there's still a mist somewhere in my way. There we go. So that thing is connected to a marker. Actually, it's linked from a marker from this one. So what are you doing? Circuit breaker master. Circuit breaker master. Okay. We have a circuit breaker script. What is that script doing? Let's have a look. Whether this switch is on position or not. Also updates every time the switch is flipped. Quest. They're doing a quest stage on that. Set quest once. Okay. What are they doing in here? Why are they doing that? I have no problem watching a tutorial with you. Oh shit. Can't be serious. Such a large script for activating stuff. Breaker, nothing. This is just for a... Oh wow, it's really just for a breaker. With the sound playing and... Alright. Tutorial time. Get rid of that music. Light switches, Fallout for creation kit. Well, it cannot be. Well, we always learn, right? How to build a light switch and assemble it? No tutorial working for light switches creation kit. Let's skip quickly through that. Hi guys, blah 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 blah, and use a light switch and this. Okay, here we go.
Once.
So what are you
find the
doing?
X marker object under the static category.
There. You have an X marker. Yeah, he uses an
Once
X
you get the
marker
X
for
marker,
that.
drag it into the render window and give it a reference ID. Now this isn't a required step. The Enable Parent tab. We'll be using the state opposite of the other
Yep.
marker to the light,
He
showing us now
enables
parent
the
with the
light
X marker.
with a marker. Okay.
Now it's just a simple matter of repeating that process.
So all lights can be linked to the marker. So if you switch them, enable or disable the marker, all lights go on and off at the same time. That's
it's a really good practice to double check the reference window to confirm the object.
I want to see how he switches that. He must use a switch somewhere to do that. Yeah,
Now it's time to set up the toggle switch to control the lights.
Switch.
All the toggle switches in the game are in the activator section of the object window. I already have a few set up for other things, so I'll just duplicate one of these. I've had this one set up for something else, so I'll duplicate it and give it a unique ID. I'll also change the name. This is the activator text you'll see in game, and the default name of button is a little boring. I have to say that I hate the toggle buttons in Fallout 4. They're ugly, clunky, and way too big. There are only about 4 button designs to choose from, and they all kinda suck. One of these days I'm going to make my own, but for now we'll have to deal with the limited options in the creation kit. So once you have the button set up with a unique name and ID, click OK. I'll click Yes because we want to make a new form. Now you may have noticed in my tutorials I normally duplicate an object first, then rename it. But this button's one I've already duplicated, so if I messed it up, it's not a vanilla item. I tend to be overly cautious and always duplicate the vanilla items before making any changes, but for copies of my copies, not so much. One thing I forgot was that I already had another script assigned to the button that I just made. So let me just get rid of that.
He made his own script? No, don't. Talking toggle button script.
Okay, now we can drag our light switch into the world.
Okay.
Now, these buttons are all way oversized. Let's shrink this down a little bit. We'll be making a new script, so click on New.
Wow. Oh no, he's really making a new script. So oh boy. So there is no default script in Fallout 4 for that. Okay. Yeah. In Dunwich, the thing in Dunwich is maybe also because it plays a sound and it goes not on like at the same time. It's like, okay, I'm having it in some store. It takes a time to get everything on. It's a nice effect, but boy, the suicide rate of Bethesda grown up that day. Ah, all right.
Double click the switch and open the reference window and go to the scripts tab.
Okay, let's lose that. Let's just get that ugly button in there. I'll try it. We will see. Welcome to Grumpy German Modding. So I have my nice big red button, but okay, there we go. Not a problem. So, is it called button? Can someone power lift button? Yeah, something like that. Wow. Okay, wow. No, bro, should work. If it's somewhere. Is it even? Ah, okay. There it is. So we have another red button. And let's continue. He's making a script.
We'll be making a new script, so click on New Script. Give your script a name. I'll call this something original like Bathroom Toggle. That sounds like a euphemism for something, but I'm not going to go there. Don't worry about namespace. Now, by default, new scripts will have this const box checked. You need to uncheck this for the script to work, otherwise it won't compile.
How nice to know. Alright. Well, default 1 state activator. Oh, it's just for playing the button animation. Okay. Okay, let's make a new script. Whispering Hills. Fucking button script no one could implement ever before. Ah, it's not a fitting in fucking buttons that no one could implement. Fucking buttons. I'll add a fucking button script. Alright. Okay. There we go. What shall we put in here? Speak to me, my tutorial friend.
I'll click OK. Then click OK again. Now you get a window where you need to define the properties for the script. One thing I've realized about scripting in Fallout 4 is that it really pays off to think out your properties ahead of time. If you have to, write out a flowchart. Sometimes it helps to see things on paper before you start flailing around in the creation kit. But this is a simple script with only one property to define, so we won't be using a lot of brain power on this. The only thing we need to define here is our X marker. This is so the script will know that it needs to perform an action on the X marker when the light switch is activated. And now I can show you why I gave the X marker a reference name when I put it into the render.
Oh, he wants to do it with an object reference. Okay. Okay.
Window. So let's click the Add Property button. In the window that pops up, we'll be using object reference since the X marker will be the property we want the script to interact with. And now for name, I'll enter the same reference name that I used on the X mark.
Yeah,
OK?
I know what
You kids smarting this stuff out. But of course, it seems
right.
I want to point out that the switch you use should already have a default vanilla script assigned to it. Don't touch it. Pretend it doesn't exist. I have to assume that this is what makes the toggle switch know it's a toggle switch, but I'm not sure. In any event, just leave it alone since you don't need to muck around with it. Now let's right-click on our script name and select Edit Source.
Okay, so we do that right first. We link our... Yeah. Oh, that's those properties. Okay, I'll make it the same way. X marker. I wanted to do an X marker anyway for that, so I'm doing the X marker. It's basically just an invisible marker. There we go, with an X. Alright, so and the X marker, call it light thingy button thingy. Yeah, should be fine. And it is enable. It's default disabled, and he inherits the state from the marker. So he is disabled too. Then we don't need that. Okay, so here's our X marker. Here's our whatever I just clicked. Hello? 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 It's grayed out, of course, because it's in the background. I love that. Whoever thought of that? Okay. Okay, we have our fucking button script, and we need two. It's crazy, isn't it, for a simple light switch? Ah, okay. Checked reference. What can we call it? Button marker. No, I call it butthole marker because I'm grumpy today. So, alright. There we go. So, the butthole marker has the reference of the light thingy, button thingy marker, okay. So,
And here you can see what our script currently looks like. There's not much to see, but we'll fix that soon enough. Right now, all we have is the script name and the property for the X marker that we just defined. Now we need to add the actual script. I already have it written out, so I'll just paste it in and we can go over it and see what it does. As far as we're
okay. Oh, okay, that should be fine. No. Event unactivate object reference aka action ref. Okay. If bathroom light marker is enabled, bathroom light marker disable, if bathroom marker enable. Okay. We have an if statement, if, else, and if, and event. Okay. Fairly easy. Yeah. Unreal. Oh, it would be so nice. The next engine is Unreal or anything else. Yeah. Okay. And this is just a button. I've been once through the process of making footstep sounds for an NPC. And I had like 8 to 9 different windows on. This was absolutely insane. This Wow. I never could figure it out again. I need to figure it out soon. But holy crap, just to make footsteps sounds is for I wanted to make different footstep sounds for just this. No, forget it. No, okay. Okay, what did she say here? We have our butthole marker. Butthole marker. And making a bit larger here. Is enabled. Okay. If button marker dot is enabled. Yep. If button marker is enabled. So he is he checks if the button marker is enabled. I should write that larger, otherwise. Then butthole marker. Disable. Blood? What a strange name. Otherwise, enable it. And will it save? It saves. Whoa, alright.
Iris.
And that should be it, actually. Yeah, 9 windows for footstep. And that was like explosion and impact datas and all kinds of stuff. It was crazy shit. I just wanted to define that this makes a special noise when you put on it, like a special wave file is played. Like, I don't know. This is, yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Scripts go. Bathroom
that script
is done.
I have
Your
now.
script does, and that's it. We're all finished.
We are finished. Okay, good. Let's try that out. Oh no. 1 second. No. We are not. We cannot. We skipped an important part. No, we didn't. We didn't. No. Okay. No, that's right. We haven't linked it. Yo, Joker. I'm slowly going insane here. About a light switch, actually. Yeah. And hi, Matthias. Yep, let's check this out. If that's finally working. COC. Sure one. Okay, we have our red button. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, it worked! Oh, I can't believe it. And the light switch is on and off. Oh my god! We made it! Holy shit! Oh boy. So, yeah, okay. Let's look at this at nighttime. Isn't this nice? Light off, light on, light off, light on. Such simple things in life can make you happy. Bed up, bed up. Okay. Oh yeah, Oblivion. Oblivion's engine is well, simpler. For sure. Maybe even more restricted than the Fallout 4 engine. Oh, I can make that flicker. That's not a problem. See, that's not a problem anymore. Oh, where am I? Okay, Creation Cat thinks he needs to put me somewhere I don't even want to be. Okay, here. So... what was our light called? It was called something something. I made an extra light source for that, but he's just right now not in the mood to showing me that. Ah, Whispering Hills. Oh, come on. There we go. Those misc markers are really draining. Okay. So here's our light. Let's move it a bit down so it's on the correct position. Actually, we can now move everything right over the lamp so the lamp is there. Okay. Can we still edit it? No? Oh, here's it. VH Spotlight School. Okay. Whispering Spotlight School. There we go. And we can say, okay, we flicker. Period. Inputs. Amplitude 0. I don't know, 6 maybe. Movement amplitude is nothing. That would be like a candle then. Period. Let's make it every 0.3 second flickering, and it should look like. Oh, can we do it? Is this? Oh, we have no light source there, and FX. It would be nice if it won't always be shown. Huh. Well, there we go. It took a while for him to realize I want to reload. So this is maybe a bit too strong. Well, okay. Yeah. Actually not that bad. So flickering light is no problem. Actually, I like that. Could go on your nerves for a while though, so I might make it like 0.6, 0.4. Then I need to reload again. Then I need to wait. Yeah, that's more subtle. Yeah, that's a subtle flickering. Something like, yep, that fits. That fits. I like that. So from here, I'm not sure if I really want to do that again. I wanted to do that to all of the lamps in the house. Not today though. But it would have been so cool if the rooms are lit at night, especially the rooms for teaching. That would have been cool. But that would mean I need to put the light source everywhere. So do we have a... yeah, for example here. Let's do it right here. Why not? We got just that way and that way. We have no idea if that's even looking well. Oh, I'm spoilering too much here. Ah, there we go. There we go. There. For whatever reason, it's doing that. Okay. Need to put a spotlight here, which is now invisible. Come on. There we go. With the Mitzmagas, okay. So we have a spotlight that is actually even turned around in the wrong way. So I turn it around now. Clack, 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 clack. There we go. So we have a spotlight here and here. Duplicate. 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 Okay. So this would be the whole lightning just for that room. I bet it's way too much. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. It has something, doesn't it? Of course, it's not lit right now. I'm up here. I'm starting to like that. Maybe I make it a little bit more wider in the angle. 110 degree. Maybe just 400. The other word is being triggered by a random generator. It actually is a weather. Actually, it's a weather. So whenever the weather is changing, there is a chance for the other world to appear. And that's a chance is about set up in the holotape. Yeah. I think 10% is default. But the engine itself rolls the dice, so it's after all random. But the engine loves to change weather when you fast travel. That's a thing the engine really likes to do. Yeah. Okay, I think I like that at night. I really like that. Hmm. 90 degrees also working quite nice. It's hard to decide. Actually, those kinds of lights should give out very large radius. So something like this would be more real or more realistic. Even that's way too low. There's an ambient light missing for that. If I really want to make that bright, but I don't know if I really want to do that. No, that I don't know. It looks interesting though. But I think 120, 110, 100 even. Yeah. That's alright. Yeah, that's bad luck actually, what you're having there. Also make sure you did not by accident set the chance for the other world to happen too high. So we have a lot of light sources here. Where is he? Where is he? Where's our button? The good thing is I can make them all depend now on the X marker. Set enable parent. Huh. Where is my marker? Preview window. There we go. Target reference. There. So I linked all of the lights now towards that marker here. Okay. That means since our nice little red button is enabling that, it doesn't really care where it is. So I'm putting that into the next room. And then if that works, I'm taking a break from that. Wow, really. Actually, it's quite late. But we learned something. That's a start. So I want to switch on the lights in this room. Wow, that camera is so wonky when you move objects. Okay. Let's make it right here or something like that. Yeah, that's really bad luck. Yeah, true. You can spend days or weeks without having one of the Otherworld events. But sometimes, yeah. You should play Lotto. Okay, final test. Let's turn it to night. Set game power to 1. Ah, nice. So peaceful. Okay, here we go. Awesome. Oh boy. Oh, also mods that change timescale greatly mess up with weathers and especially that event. But it's hard to find those mods. Some do. I just forgot the name. Okay. I think we made it. Lights on, lights off. Wasn't that hard. I just lost maybe 10 to 50 hairs this time. So that's good. That's good. Now the thing is, I need to do the same with the lights up there, which will be interesting because it looks bad if their lights are off and light is shining. But I think I can mass replace them and mass link them together. That should work. But that's a thing for tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to spoil too much, so I don't really walk around now. I would love to show you everything, but no. I try not to spoil too much now. The default time scale is 20. So it's 1 by 20. You seem to have some serious problems with the textures, and generally your game sounds a bit wonky, Real Enclave. And also, Kyo, if you lower your time scale, then you lower your chances, because the game decides that it's about 2 or 3 times a day the weather changes. So you can, it rolls the dice 2 or 3 times a day. But as soon as you fast travel and you land in another region that has other weathers assigned, it will re-roll the dice anyway. So fast travel usually is a trigger, or crossing over region borders that are predefined by Bethesda is such a thing too. So you end up having a lot of random stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I'm happy. I can sit down as teacher and watch my work. Yep. Well, I got rid of red storms, yes. They didn't really fit in. Actually, I found the concept of red storms already in the original plot totally silly, because it's 200 years ago, and there's, I mean, a red storm could have happened like a week after the bombs fell, maybe, but nothing more than that. Just, you know, so red storms is something I really never really liked, even they're supposed a threat to the player, but they make no sense physical wise, in my opinion. Doesn't make sense, no, unless there's some constant large radiation thing put up into the atmosphere by something really dangerous. But look at Hiroshima. The town is rebuilt after, and it's it's crazy. There's no red storm in Hiroshima, so yeah. Okay, yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining our grumpy show today. Oh, hunting down Siren Head. Poof. If I would do that, I would tell the player where he is. I would have need to tell the player where he is. Otherwise, the quest would never be finished. He's in a lot of hidden spots. Yeah, I could do that. Actually, radiation is just another ray. Yeah, a ray. Is it called a ray? Like light rays and microwaves? It's a wave length. It's most likely not able to cause any significant weather changes. Oh yeah, actually that whispering, we talked about that today. I'll talk about that today with our lore expert. That this would be a nice thing. Some whispers here and there, telling you stuff, inaudible stuff. There was something in Silent Hill. It was a long mystery. It was in Silent Hill 3, I guess. Or was it in 2? Not sure anymore. But there was a whisper you could hear but never understand it. And there was a huge thread on many forums what they say, and they try to decipher it and all that kinds of stuff. And it turned out it was just stock footage from a CD, an inaudible whisper that took and put it right in there. That was quite interesting. But that it really got people going for years trying to figure out what was saying there. But yeah, I need to get some more whispers in Whispering Hills, actually, that's true. Maybe I find some whispering, free to use whispering sound files. Alright. So, since the mission is accomplished, I will head to the night. Whoa, what a day. Oh boy. Thank you for watching. If you like to know more, you can always join Discord. And yeah, I hope I can stream next time with lights enabled on the whole school, because that's something I really wanted to do. That always bugged me. That was something necessary to do. Oh, no spoilers now. But the Dunwich is very important place. Yeah. So, alright. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching and suffering with me through this menace of light switching. I hope you have a great day or a good night. And we see us pretty soon.